Hello, 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 dear Pisces. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is Kathy speaking. This is your divine spread for December 1st till the 20th, 2019. And I'm doing the usual divine spread. As you can see, it's a different setup. I am in transition mode at this time, so things are changing. Very much so, just like the whole world is changing, so is my life, and so is yours. Many, many changes on the forefront. We're on the precipice of big, big Capricorn eclipses, and we're having, actually, I'd like to just point out, a full moon on the 12th in Gemini, full moon, and it's going to be squaring Neptune, so that is your ruling planet. It's not going to be an easy full moon, so we know that full moons have got a lot to do with completions, cycles ending, and it will be a little bit of a challenge, but after around the 15th things will pick up for Christmas. Thank God for that. And of course Jupiter is moving into Capricorn on the 2nd of the month. Big times, a lot of Capricorn energies. And then of course we're going to have another eclipse in January, but we'll get to that. Let's see what's going on in your divine spread. I'd also like to mention that there's a new moon, the eclipse on the 26th of December is a new moon in Capricorn, so something is being eclipsed out of our life. Let's see, dear Pisces, what is the Karma Dharma for you from the 1st until the 20th of December. And we've got the Death card. Wow. So the Death card is Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio person, someone who's got strong Scorpio in their chart. This could even be your energy. We'll see what else comes out. So transformation and change is never easy, and we're going through a lot of those right now, especially in the January is going to be crazy. So hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let's check out your divine spread, as I usually do at the beginning of the month. Thank you all for your patience, your love, and all that you've done for me the whole year, for my channel, me and my channel. Thank you so much for your support. So, Pisces, let's see. Wow, these cards don't want to go in, so I'm going to stop shuffling right now. And Pisces, 1st to the 20th of December 2019. 2020 is just around the corner. Let's see what your foundation is. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. What is hidden from your sight? What you can't see? Ooh, wow. The Tower. Boy, oh boy, I love this card. Okay. In the recent past, the Empress. Okay, so the Tower is Scorpio, they say. I say it's Uranus in Taurus. Changes of values, changes of self-worth, an epiphany, a change, a sudden shift. I love it. And in the recent past, with the Empress is beautiful. Both major arcana, the Empress is Libra and Taurus. Okay, so the Empress is very motherly, very nurturing, giving. There's a lot of manifestation in the Empress as an energy. Okay, and this can be an actual mother, of course. She's all about abundance. She's all about love. She's all about manifesting and expanding and growing. You know, Jupiter moving into Capricorn is going to bring expanding on something that is physical and tangible. That's Capricorn. Let's see what the now position holds. 4 of Pentacles. So this is the safety card, I call it. Trying to be safe, holding on to something for dear life. Again, this is Taurian energy for me. The Four of Pentacles could be any other earth sign though. What's your trajectory and your goal? Five of Cups. Yep. Five of Cups, you're looking towards the past. You're not facing the future here. You're not letting go of something. Holding on to something very tightly. That's looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. There is a commitment, an agreement here. With the Two of Cups, we know. Let's look at the action and advice. Wow, I love it. The card of Cancer, the Chariot. Don't worry, you're moving forward. This is change. This is forward momentum. Cancer. Cancer is the home. It's security. It's the mother. It's overcoming obstacles. It's the successful, it's the card of success, moving forward successfully, overcoming the obstacles, whatever they have been, getting to a more secure place. This could be literally moving house, overcoming any obstacles where family and your security is concerned. The North Node of the Moon being in Cancer, this is what is fated. And fate is here. Let's look at the outcome for you. Queen of Swords. Wow, truth. Truth being told. I love the way she's holding that knife, I was going to say. That sword. I absolutely love it. She's standing in her convictions. She's showing that sword off, obviously. Let's look at what the divine is bringing you, dear Pisces. The divine, is the divine bringing Pisces? The transits, the ethers, and spirit. The Hermit, which is Virgo, another major arcana card. You know, the Hermit is enlightenment. It's spiritual connection, connecting to the divine and seeing the light. Okay, this is having done the homework. Having taken a step back. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. You know, it's the Hermit is one step before the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Love them. Let's take the Romance Angels for you and see what's going on in your love life. So, for Pisces, please, Spirit. Pisces from the 1st till the 20th of December, 2019. Pisces, please. What is Pisces dealing with? Beginning to mid, roughly, of December. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, we know what that means. Letting go of control issues. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Just stop fighting it, dear Pisces, and just go with it. As we say, go with the flow. This is what the cards are telling you. It is time for your soulmate to come through. Yes, this is your soulmate. Let's take another card. This is probably the epiphany that you're having. And we've also got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's what the Four of Pentacles obviously speaks about. So let's put that there. I'd like to take one more card next to the soulmate. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so give it a chance. That's what it's saying. Okay, so obviously you've gone through troubles. It says that you need to work on your relationship, but it says not to be controlling, but just work. Do as much as you possibly can. Stop trying to control everything. That's what it's saying here. This is your soulmate and this is meant to be. But at this time, maybe you're going through the challenges of financial hardship for whatever reason. In the recent past, you do have the Empress, which is manifestation of abundance. But then we go from the Empress to the Four of Pentacles. Fours always speak of home and family. So, you know, the Empress, this can be also what I feel this could be. Things in relation to a mother, obviously. A mother and children, because the Empress is pregnant. She is a mother figure who is about to give birth, let's say, whether it's now or in 6 months. If we're seeing this as your partner, then this is someone that you admire very much so. So the Tower here, because we're sitting on the Ace of Wands, right? Ace of Wands is something that's very creative. You desire this. This is got a lot to do with sexuality as well. But it's also that flame, you know, that Martian energy. So aces are potentials. They're new beginnings. So there is fire here. And the fire all of a sudden turns into the Tower. So a new beginning is bringing a major change, a major shift. And this is also something that you are noticing, something that you are being shown. And that's why there's an epiphany and a major shift, because of the Ace of Wands. This is what the reading is sitting on. So the Tower can speak of Scorpio, yes, but for me it's got to do with values. Now the Empress she's all about values. Values in relationships. She stands for Taurus and Libra. Libra is the partnership house. Taurus is our values, our comforts, and what we love. So something is obviously changing. Now the Empress is more grounded. She's more earth, right? As you could see, I mean, she is the, you know, in the Rider-Waite, you see the manifestation of the crops around her. So she's all about manifesting. So there is, and this could even be a creative pursuit, there is an idea you come up with which is going to bring a major change, a major shift in your life. It's bringing the Empress. But I feel that the Four of Pentacles is a feeling of lack. It's the miser mentality. That's how I see this card, because if you see on her lap, she's got a key. So she's still stuck in the victim, not being the victim, but not having enough, feeling as though there isn't enough. Or this is a great love. You hold a great love for this Empress, dear Pisces, and for whatever reason, you're either holding back, or if you are dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and, you know, it could be anything to do with those signs, you're holding back for whatever reason here. Because this is not only holding back, this is also holding close to you, not letting something go. So therefore, the miser mentality is not helping you manifest. So you need to let go of control issues, whatever that is. Now here in your trajectory and even your career, you're looking at what you've lost in the past, but not looking that there is something on the horizon for you. There's an agreement here. Also in love, the Two of Cups are standing there. What's the point of looking towards the past? There's no point in, you know, trying to stay there. We have to keep evolving. Thank goodness you've got the Chariot here, which means that you will be moving on. Now the Five of Cups, fives always speak of change. Here we've got the Chariot. The divine is pushing you forth. It's putting you in the driver's seat. Maybe your finances, maybe you are lacking in finances, and therefore you have been at an imbalance. Okay, your cups have been spilt. You wanted some sort of a celebration, but couldn't afford to do what was, something that you love to do, something that you probably would be celebrating or maybe even have celebrated in the past. You're still holding on to that. Now there's change coming in. This is, as I said, the north node of the moon in the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is our security. It's our family. It's our connections where we feel safe. We feel comforted. We are nurtured by the mother. Okay? And maybe you are missing this Empress for whatever reason. Now this could speak of travel. Here we've got the Queen of Swords, which can be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And here the transits are saying that at this time you're in the hermit mode. You're looking for information, doing homework. This could even be connecting with the divine, spiritually growing. This is someone who's a guru, right? This is the teacher. Some of you may be a teacher. Some of you may be a student. Now, the Queen of Swords is all about logic. She's all about speaking her truth, severing ties with whatever does not work. Whatever is dead skin, she's going to cut it off. That's what Scorpio says here. Now, Scorpio is all about commitments. It's the 8th house. Your partner's money from external sources. It's also the house of sexuality, deep intimacy, powerful connections. There is change here. Soulmate, 2 of Cups. Yes, this is your soulmate. You know who your soulmate is, but let go of control issues. Now, could it be that your soulmate is connected to someone else that is a control freak? Or they're being controlled by their finances. Someone here is being controlled by finances, that's for sure. So let's take a few more cards, dear Pisces. I'd like to see the Death card and what's happening around that. What is the transformation all about? Wow. The Sun, and we've got Leo. So there is change where true love is concerned. This is children, this is creativity, this is flirtation, fun. But it's also healing through some loss. Now, again, children are very, very important here with the Empress. We do have 2 females. Could be the same person, but for others of you, this could be 2 different people that we're talking about. Dear Pisces. Let's see what else comes after the Death card. And the Death card again. Wow. When I have 2 same big major arcana cards, it means that both you and your partner, whoever it is, are going through major change. Changes all around. Now, Scorpio and Leo are fixed energies, so they're difficult to get through. But we've got the Chariot, which is Cancer. That's cardinal energy, which is propelling you forward to make those changes. And I just got the goosebumps. We've also got the Sun here. Okay, driven by love, true love, what your heart actually desires. Now, if this is something that you've created yourself, this is getting you places, obviously. Now, we're talking give your relationship a chance. For some of you, this could be a partnership in business, of course. Let's look at the Death card, another card. Please, Spirit. So Scorpio is so strong here. Now, I'd like to say, let's take the card first, and we've got the Moon. Wow. And the Moon is Pisces, Cancer. So there is fear of change, major fear of change. We are having a full moon on the 12th as I said before, in the sign of Gemini. So this could be fears of change. This could be the unknown becoming known, and the beginning of the transformation around what is completing. There is some sort of a completion with the moon, and the moon again is the mother, it's the security, it's, you know, the moon, where when we talk about love, that's about a very deep connection. Two people having that divine love, sharing that divine love. The moon is very important where relationships are concerned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 luminaries. This is obviously signifying the eclipses as well. So the new moon, even though we've got a full moon here, we've got the sun and the moon together, which is a new moon. So the new moon in Capricorn, again, that could be where the change is happening between the full moon in Gemini and the new moon in Capricorn, which is the eclipse. You will be finding something out, no doubt. And you know, in the death card here, he's actually holding the Ace of Swords, but it's looking down, which says to me, and here the sword is looking up, which I love to see. So something that Mercury will be bringing up to light. Mercury is still moving through Scorpio, bringing up the hidden information. Let's take some more cards. What I'd like to see is, of course, the Tower. So we've got Scorpio like 3 times. The Tower. And we've got the Star, which is beautiful. So the stars are aligning for you. Do not be frightened of the shift and of the change. Now, this is Aquarius. Aquarius speaks of the future. Remember what I said? Uranus in Taurus. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Okay, so deep changes where values, comforts, the 5 senses, the physical body, as well as money are concerned. Now, the Star is a card of healing. Now you've got the 3 luminaries, dear Pisces. This is unbelievable. You've got the Star, you've got the Sun, and you've got the Moon. Okay, the stars are aligning for you. There are blessings here, blessings, but you need to go through this change. Just as most of us are, you need to as well, and do not be frightened of what you can't see. You are in the driver's seat here. That's the advice. Some of you are moving house, moving country. Let's look at the Hermit in the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How many cards do we have here? We've got the Page of Swords, which is news coming in, communication. Okay, now the Page of Swords with the Hermit, someone's obviously stalking on social media, checking out for their love interest, looking at information. This could also be a message of truth coming through. Now, the Page of Swords is the student as well. I did say student and teacher here. We've got a very strong connection here, teacher and student. Here we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy, I see it as. Working very hard, diligently, looking for the information, studying and working at the same time. 9 of Wands, almost at the 10. Okay? 9 of Wands is someone that could have put up their barriers, could have blocked you out, and this could be someone that is not communicating a lot here. We do have the Moon. We've got the Hermit looking for the information. We've got the Ace of Swords here that the Death card is holding in the reverse. And here we've got the Star, which is a card of healing and social media, also something at a distance. And Aquarius is all about groups and associations, wishes and dreams. So if there has been a lack of communication because of hardships or doubts or lack of truth, someone is hurt, but they're still standing, waiting to complete this cycle. Okay, you're at the 9, and the Hermit is a 9 as well. And we've got the Lovers, which is Gemini. Now, the Lovers is a soulmate connection. There is some sort of a separation. Look at that arrow right between them. Be careful. If there is no communication, no truth, this will be a barrier, the barrier that's been put up. Communication is vital here. And there is a decision that is almost been made. That's almost been made. Okay? So it could be after clarity coming through, enlightenment, truth, and looking at the details, which is Virgo, and pushing forth, doing the work again, going for your desires. This is a divine union, but this is also for some of you, you're using your head instead of your heart. But obviously, we need to go with our heart, not what our head tells us. I'd like to have a look now at this Queen of Swords. So we've got Aquarius and we've got Gemini as air energies. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. What is this communication, this truth about? And we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, another Virgo card. Now, Nine of Pentacles says that there is financial abundance here. Like after the Four of Pentacles, we go to the 9. So it looks like the Empress is still blessing your reading. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who is abundant, stands alone though, a very strong individual. Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, because I see as Virgo. Virgo can also show up as the Queen of Swords. I feel as though this is someone that's working on their own. Like, they don't have the support there. And that's why they're being quite discerning, because they're standing in their truth. Spiritually, they're alone. When I say spiritually, I mean in a connection. They're in the Garden of Eden, standing alone. So you've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9. So this is one step before the 10 of Pentacles. So there is a strong, and I feel that this is the same energy here, the Queen of Swords with the 9 of Pentacles. She has so much around her, but what she's missing is the truth. What she's missing is the partner that will speak truth to her. She's been through issues, she's been through difficulties, and she's using her sword. She is very discerning, as I said, and this is speaking the truth. But you know, that Ace of Swords is also a successful new beginning. So finances are looking good. Some of you may be in a career where you're using your logic, your intellect. Okay, so just, I will take one more card on that. I'd like to take one more card. And now we've got the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is someone who is driven by her passion. She goes for it. She's spontaneous. She's not holding back. Now we've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So we've got Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in the Queen of Wands. And what I'm thinking here is that we've got, I believe that this is the same person for many of you. Why? Because The Queen of Swords is someone who is very discerning because and very cold, very aloof. She's holding back. She's trying to hold back on her desires, but I think that she's not going to. She's going to actually go with that wand that she's holding. Remember the Ace of Wands here. This is where the reading stems from. So this is desire, this is passion, this is creativity. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very, once the key is found, which I see the key here. The key is right here. Once she is unlocked, she turns into the Queen of Wands. So she's like the sun. You get what I mean? She's like the sun. She's very loving, very giving, driven by fire. And again, some of you may have strong fire in your chart. She is the lucky queen. So I think that speaking the truth, if we look at fire and air, that can be quite explosive too. They're quite similar, air and fire. They're quite similar. Yes, I believe that luck is going to change once the clarity and the truth comes through. So for others of you, of course, this could be two different people. Two different feminine energies here that you may be dealing with. We do have the Lovers here, so this could be a choice. Yes, a choice between two. And I don't know why, but for some of you, I don't feel as though the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands are the Empress. Maybe. If we're talking about a Libra here, then yes, this is the same energy. Okay, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to take one card on this Four of Pentacles. Wow, dear Pisces, where is all the emotion? There are no cups apart from the Star. Oh, what am I saying? We do. We've got the Five of Cups here. Let's take the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Okay. Oh, okay. Four of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So holding on to something that is going to pay off for you. Holding on to something that you know will give you that security, that stability, the family. Okay. Look at the house in the distance. This is going for gold. I'm going to say we've got the Sun here. There is a lot of manifestation here. Holding on, or I'm going to say that, I don't know who this is, but someone is holding on to a family situation, even though the cups are spilt, and there are two cups still standing, two different cups. Some of you may be staying in a relationship because of a mother and children. I don't know. Let's look at that Five of Cups. And we've got the Fool. The Fool is Aries. This is starting a brand new cycle. Going for it. Taking that risk. Let's take another card here on the Ten of Pentacles. And we've got the Ten of Swords. So, wow. Ten of Swords breaks down to the Ace. All right. All right. So, Ten of Swords is, here is the Ace of Swords that the Queen of Swords is holding. Some of you may have been dealing with someone who is cold, someone who was not nurturing and loving because of whatever reason in the past. She's someone who is not trusting her heart. The Queen of Wands is someone who is driven by their passion, very sexual, very alluring, very passionate, very magnetic as well. Here we've got the Ten of Swords, which could be the end of a family situation concerning, and I'm going to say we've got Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and air we've got here. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we've also got the Hierophant. So the ending of a marriage, the ending of restrictions, and a successful new beginning where, and the Hierophant holds two keys. You know what these cards mean. With the Ten of Swords, the way she's facing up and looking at the swords, she knows those swords are, she knew that those swords were coming for her. She knew the deception. She knew all about it. Now we've got Taurus here as well. So this is spirituality, this is religion, this is beliefs. Some of you may have not been on the same trajectory where your beliefs, your commitments are concerned, your family, your heritage is concerned. So we went from the 4 to the 10. 6 of Pentacles missing there. Those 6 of Pentacles, there was no balance, no Libran energy, no equal giving and receiving. Someone was someone just didn't get enough. They wanted more and more and more. And if someone has been only giving, then that's why we've got the Ten of Swords here. Now, I'm going to say that the Empress in the upright is amazing. But if we put her in the reverse, oh, wow. Instead of giving, she's taking. So, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I want to take some Sibillas for you, dear Pisces. I do see here with the Fool, you're going for it. This is a new adventure that you're starting. Some of you, especially with the Fool and the Chariot here, you're wanting to take that risk. You're going to go for it. And you're going to be the warrior in this situation. You're leaving the past behind for something new. Now, if it's not something new and this is someone that you already know, we do have the Soulmate card here. Some of you are receiving the clarity, the truth about where your heart is, where their heart is. Let me look at the, I want to look at the Karma Dharma position, which is the Moon, the Death card twice, and the Sun. We have the Vecchia Signora, the Visitor, Two of Swords, some sort of a decision. This is welcoming a visitor or, you know, speaking with someone who is the teacher, the wise one. This could be an elderly figure, a mother, a grandmother. And this is also a situation that has ripened and it's ready to transform, to change. The decision, remember? Here we've got melancholy, 5 of Pentacles. This is depression, 5 of Pentacles. Remember what that is all about. Not seeing the blessings, feeling as though there is a sense of lack. You're missing someone, they're missing you. You're both feeling the same, but you have each other to love and nurture. And remember that there's always that church in the background, so you need to connect to spirit to see the blessings with that card. 5 is an imbalance, of course, and here is the 4 of Cups, the Amore, the Cupid, little Cupid, which is the child, the love child of Venus and Mars. Very interesting. 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. The offer could not be accepted for whatever reason, because a transformation and a change needed to come through. Maybe there's children in the way of the cup being accepted. Let's look at the divine position. So we've got the Hermit, we've got the Page of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Lovers. Pensiero, again, like the Hermit, the 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving, contracts, thinking of divorce, thinking of commitment, study, the teacher, having legal issues ahead of you. What else do we have? And we've got a Mika. This is the marriage card. The Four of Wands. This is harmony, your confidant, your best friend. Finding harmony and balance after a lot of thought or after legalities. And you know, even a Mika is Libra. Okay, it's balance. Balance within relationships. And here we've got the Three of Cups, the Belvedere, waiting on those ships to come through. Some of you may be waiting on someone to travel. You may be dealing with someone that's at a distance. Okay? And thinking a lot before the choice is made. And the choice is going to be a very good choice. And one card just opened up, which is the Ten of Cups. And this is the card of Constanza, which is something unchanging, something to do with a very spiritually charged place. Or I see this usually as the area of Europe, but something that is unchanging. And when I say unchanging, I mean that the Lovers card, that's what I feel here. The Lovers, the choice, head over heart decision, that's what you need to go for. That's what's going to give you those 10 of Cups. And we've got the 10 and the 3 of Cups. So that's a number 13, right? The transformation is what's going to bring you the happiness. So for those that have been in a hard relationship, leaving something behind, I think you're making the right choice because you know you found your soulmate. It's like winning the lottery. There is a cycle that's ending here, no doubt, in the now position. So now, of course, could be in the next 20 days, let's say, of course. And you know, the Hierophant can also speak of restrictions, having to do things by the book with your community, or the way that your clan, your people, your tribe, the way that things are done. And that in that sense, the Hierophant can be quite restrictive. But the Ten of Pentacles breaks down to the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. Okay? And it's a journey. So I'm going to say it's not about the what is it called? The destination, sorry. It's about the journey. So I know that it can be harsh, and we're all going through this together. What I can see here, I'm going to take one more card on these queens here. As I said, it's all about going on that adventure. It's all about the journey. Jupiter will, by the time you receive this, will be in the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is having done the work or doing the work now, but receiving. We do receive the gifts. Let's look at these two queens. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. This is, again, being driven by passion. There is a meeting here, no doubt. Someone is traveling. This is the traveler that's coming in. And the Queen of Wands is waiting. She's waiting and looking into the horizon. As you can see right there. I just got the goosebumps. I love it. Absolutely, dear Pisces. I think I will leave it at that. I feel as though your energy is the Knight of Wands. You are driven by your passion at this time. Some of you may have strong fire in your chart, and that could be Leo, of course. The Sagittarian energy has got to do with Jupiter, foreigners, spirituality, of course. You're a very spiritual sign, obviously. So I absolutely love that you've got the three illuminaries here. The light is coming on, dear Pisces. The light is coming on that the transformation is no doubt going to take place. And I'm wishing you well on that. As I've told you all many times, I love the Tower. So this is going to happen out of the blue, unexpectedly. And of course, that's what happens. Life needs to keep moving, just like the Chariot. We just need to keep moving, just like a little pebble that rolls and doesn't stop. That is healthy. Okay? Wonderful. All right, dear Pisces. Thank you so much. I do hope that this was of help to you, to most of you nevertheless. Please watch your moon and rising signs and do stay well. Look after yourselves. Sending you lots of love. I will be seeing you for the last 10 days of December readings, okay? Love and light. Bye-bye.